And when I look at Toronto, this season it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings. And
fans tend to go crazy. I mean, they just can't figure out why this is happening. But what are the players saying to each other on the bench when they're traveling in the locker room?
You know, I think when you're having great communication, Kevin, when guys amongst each other, you're trying to get through it, you're working through it. Whether you get through it or not is fine. I think there's a sign that things are going wrong. Kevin, you hear about these player-only meetings. When you start having 2 or 3 of those, that's when the ship is starting to go south.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he's good on the 2nd. Here's Lowry. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Siakam against LeBron. Anunoby. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's the Beast, covered by Siakam. No good from the Beast. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
The Beast passes to Drummond. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And they're unable to get the time basket there. To the left wing. Here's the Beast. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Back to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's the Beast. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit it. Let's see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Here's the Beast. This is the fallback J. Here's Anunoby. James covering. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast-break teams from a season ago. The Lakers 2nd. In 4th, the Raptors.
And you know what? These are 2 of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Matthews in for Caldwell Pope. And then for Toronto, Boucher is checked in. Rodney Hood subbed in for OG Anunoby. 4 on the clock. And again, the Lakers, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Hood gets the bucket.
What a gorgeous touch from Hood, putting just the right amount of span on the ball on the floater.
Sugar kicks to Matthews. He's looking for Harrell and finds him, and he drops it in from the low post. And the Lakers lead by 4.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Ashley Matthews picks one up. And only 6 feet tall and shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Well, last season, Pascal Siakam more than doubled his scoring. Dramatic improvement as a shooter from the perimeter and the line.
Sugar kicks to Kuzma. Here's the Beast, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Toronto. And we see his shooting improve. But Siakam also very dangerous off the bounce.
Yeah, reason why, Kevin, he's becoming a great ball handler. They trust him to press the attack and to get into the lane.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. VanVleet with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Shoots the 3. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Outside Matthews. And there's the basket on the shot from the Beast. The Beast's got 6 points.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Boucher passes to VanVleet. 2:44 left in the first quarter. The teardrop falls in. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's the Beast, covered by Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. And the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
And breathe the pass to Len. Well, a shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions. The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Here's Trent. He's covered by Matthews. Outside Hood. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
Hammers the alley-oop crew.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Boucher. No one near him. That one a little long. And off in time. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the world.
You come in every day. Guys in the gym every.
Substitution here for the Lakers. The Beast, he's checked in for Davis. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Murray. Caldwell-Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Beast out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
Passes it to Van Vliet. Lowry feeling it out a bit. That three off the mark.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Down low, the shot's good from the Beast. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Siakam. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam got better in every statistical category.
Siakam hits them both. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt, the 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
And Siakam throws it down.
Aggressive move from Siakam, putting all that length and athleticism to work.
Here's the Beast. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Back to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. The Beast passes to Harrell. Here's the Beast, covered by Siakam. The three, Caldwell-Pope. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Lowry against Schroeder. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
That one good for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The pass to Van Vliet. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
James dishes to Harrell. The Beast. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Good work there as it goes. Schroeder's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
That's the activity they need from Schroeder on the defensive end. With his quickness, he can be disruptive.
Here's Lowry. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
Kevin, thanks. Jake, both in scoring and rebounding, you're doing very well. I would think you're happy with that production.
Yeah, man, I'm okay with it. In the first few quarters, I was playing in 4th gear. But now, I want to kick it up to 5th or 6th gear. I feel like I get stronger as the game goes on. And I'll be active until final whistle blows on this one, you know?
Well, of course, nobody has more than 3 gears, but we'll see what you do in the second half, guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I like the energy. Keep it up.
Yes, sir.
And we've got third quarter basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Len in at the 5. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Boucher. There's Bembry. They can't stop the run with that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's blocked. And they get it back. They recover it. No good from Gasol. Raptors trail by 15. Van Vliet kicks to Bembry. When the game is decided and the clock is run out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team. And then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
Here's Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Marc Gasol.
Over a decade in Memphis for Marc Gasol. Even played his high school basketball there. Now, a new phase.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
And when you spend as much time in one city as Marc Gasol and mean as much as he did to the Grizzlies franchise in that city of Memphis, you know what, Freddie? It's got to be tough to move on.
I'm sure, Kevin, for both sides, regardless of what he accomplished moving forward, his jersey is getting retired in Memphis. No question about it.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Siakam. 16 points for him. Good trying to break free, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Inside, here's the Beast. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
What I love now, Siakam can put the ball on the floor. He wasn't asked to do a lot of that in college, but he never stops improving.
And the Lakers have possession. Passes it to the Beast. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trail by 14. And stolen by LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
There's Van Vliet. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 22 points for Siakam.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Alex Len's check in for Toronto. Van Vliet with it, working on James. Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Los Angeles leading by 16.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now here's Van Vliet. James covering. Van Vliet passes to Hood. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bembry. Kuzma pulls it in.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
The pass to the Beast. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. James fires from way outside. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Kyle Kuzma is out there with the Beast. That's LeBron James. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caldwell Pope in it. The 2 Matthews in the game for the Lakers. Lowry finds Glenn. Just fine to shoot. From 13 feet, it goes down. Van Vliet's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Raptors. LeBron dishes to Harrell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Great open look there.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up. And the Lakers with possession here. Shooter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. The shot's good from the Beast.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
James against Hood. Over James. It's rebounded by the Beast. The Beast's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now Lowry. Inside. Boucher. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not the biggest of players out there, Kyle Lowry, but he has no problem seeing through the defense on that pick and roll.
Pass to the Beast. He kicks to Drummond. Here's the Beast. Siakam pulls it in.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Pass to the Beast. Got a piece of it. That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Monday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Sweetie, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, can I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
That one drops for him. The Beasts got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Pass to Lowry from deep.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this hole still, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Tries it from 9. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 18. 1:49 left in the fourth. Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the Beast.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He doesn't always get the minutes he's gotten tonight, but there's no way they were going to sit him down once he got going. And the crowd has been loving it. A memorable night for him coming off the bench. James, the best to the Beast. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the tip by LeBron.
You will credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Raptors trail by 20. And here's Lowry. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about, if we're coaches and executives and players, are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in. I love this. Andre Drummond has gone on record saying he is one of the last true centers in the league. Hard to argue with that statement, given how Drummond has played.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Murray's checked in for James. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Johnson.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one. What they can do when they are playing at their best. At home, no doubt that. And the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Craig Anthony, Pete Smith, and Dick.
Hey, chat, great job locking down the W. I saw all those going for you on the offensive end. You smell barbecue chicken or what?
Honestly, big fella, I'm getting that chicken with the blue cheese. But you know it's all the same. I'm just happy to get out and get the win. I thought we did a great job of creating mismatches, exploiting switches. The timing of our plays was on point. But really, we maximized what we did well as a group.
Man, barbecue chicken and blue cheese? Gotta try that combination.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, Jay,
Hey.
I got a request from Hank and the Hornet. You good to go?
Yeah.
Great. It's right over here.
Okay, cool.
Jay, welcome in. You're on with Hank and the Hornet.
Get real or get stung.
Yeah, how you doing today, buddy?
Hey, I'm good, man.
Awesome. So I want to ask by asking you about your growth as a player. You have come a long way since the beginning of the season. I'm just wondering who's most responsible for that.
Hey, that's a good question, man. I'm gonna have to go with Coach.
Okay, why is that?
Because, man, you know, the level of faith he has in me as a player, it allows me to do my thing.
That's all it takes? Faith? Man, I keep believing I'm going to win the lottery, but I am rolling snake eyes, buddy. No dice.
I mean, what else you want me to say?
We don't want you to say anything, Jay. We're just asking questions, man.
It doesn't sound like you're asking a question. Hey, what is that?
Looks like we got some beef brewing.
No, man, look, it's no beef, man. I'm just saying, you know, Coach really helped me out. So, I don't have any beef with you two.
Of course not, Jay. Just ignore him, okay? He's not housebroken.
I got you.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we got with Jay. So, Jay, thanks so much for joining us. A real pleasure, as always.
Hey, for sure, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Nice job on the glass tonight, Jay.
I appreciate that, Ted.
So how's it feel to lead the team in rebounding for the first time?
I'm always looking to take on a bigger role and get more responsibility. So it feels good to go out there and show these guys that I can take on my fair share.
Great, thanks, Jay.
Well,
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
yeah, let's do it.
All right, here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.